Welcome back to the show. Since 2006, the Garden of Dreams Foundation has changed the lives of more than 500,000 children and their families. Every spring, the not-for-profit, which is part of the Madison Square Garden Company, hosts a talent show on stage at the historic Radio City Music Hall. And the talent show is on Tuesday night, and one of the performers set to take to the stage at Radio City is 18-year-old Grace Martin, and she's here with me today. Grace, congratulations on your big debut.
Thank you, Frank.
Are you so excited to be making your debut at Radio City Music Hall on Tuesday?
Yes, I'm absolutely out of my mind.
What are you singing?
I'm singing Don't Rain on My Parade from Funny Girl.
And just talk a little bit about how you got involved with this.
Yeah, so it all started with Make-A-Wish.
Yeah.
I had my Make-A-Wish trip back in September of 2024. My whole family and I went to Hawaii, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
And then about a week and a half after we got back, we saw that they were doing a talent show. And my mom said, oh my gosh, you should totally do this.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been performing since I was 6 years old. I love to sing. I love musical theater. But I was a little nervous because I didn't have a lot of time to prep something. So I was like, no, I don't know if I want to.
Yeah.
But she was like, no, just do it. We'll give back and go to their little talent show. It was not a little talent show at all. It was this amazing thing. The Garden of Dreams Foundation had donated a new theater to Make-A-Wish, and they had a ribbon cutting ceremony with all these stars. Chris Jackson was there, Daryl McDaniels. It was just amazing, and all these kids were going up to perform and sing. And it was a really fun experience, and getting up there and getting the chance to sing in front of these people was super fun, but it was also just really inspiring and moving to be there with all these kids who overcame so many challenges and struggles. And I turned to my mom and said, you know, the real blessing here is that we're all here and we're living and having fun and getting to do this and have this chance.
Well, you just tapped on something that I would love for you to share. You know, the last couple of years have not been easy for you.
Yeah.
You mentioned Make-A-Wish, Garden of Dreams, how they make dreams come true. And just a couple years ago, you were diagnosed with cancer. And just talk a little bit about what you went through.
Yeah. So at the end of summer, this was 2023, out of nowhere, I just got these splitting headaches. And it was really weird. I didn't have a history of headaches. No one in my family did. So it was very odd, and we thought it was just stress. But then I went back to school about a week, and then I got double vision. So it wasn't that I was always seeing like two people, but things just weren't lining up.
Yeah.
But sometimes it'd be better, and sometimes it'd be worse. So when we went to our doctor, he said, well, it's not like you have a brain tumor or anything, so don't freak out. But still, my parents knew something wasn't right.
Yeah.
So we got an MRI, and then my mom and I went out to go get lunch. And about 20 minutes later, when we were out, I sat in the car, she went into the store to get food, and then I see her come out and start walking around the parking lot. And I thought, this is really weird, so I'm watching her go around, and then I see her come back and she's crying. So I get out of the car and said, what's the matter, what's the matter? And she said, nothing, get in the car. So we go back, she said, okay, that's the doctor. He said, say, Jesus, I love you, Jesus, I trust you, get in the car, and we're going to the hospital. Yeah. So we drove to the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. I had a tumor in my right frontal lobe. And this was September 26th. It's only been about a month of having symptoms and everything. And then I had emergency surgery 2 days later on my birthday.
Wow. On your 17th birthday.
17th birthday, yep. So it was not the best birthday, but I came out with a pretty good gift.
Okay.
I was alive, I was walking, was talking, you know, no side effects, so it ended up really good. But
Amazing.
yeah, very scary experience. And then after we got over that first hump, we found out that it was cancerous.
Yeah.
They had removed the whole tumor, so I didn't need chemotherapy, but I did have to do 33 rounds of proton radiation.
Wow. And how are you feeling today?
I'm doing great now. I have my MRIs every 3 months. We had a little bit of a scare about a month and a half ago, but everything is good. I'm doing super well, no headaches, no double vision. About to finish up senior year and continuing on performing.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And I do want to point out, you are starring in your High School Musical. You're doing Legally Blonde and you're playing.
I'm playing Elle Woods.
Amazing. And just, you know, give a little shout out. When's the show happening?
The show is at the end of June.
Okay.
I'm sorry, the end of May, beginning of June.
Okay.
So yes, come see me as a blonde.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Really,
Starring
really
the show.
Exciting.
Now, we actually have a message for you from someone.
Hey, Grace. What's up? It's Christopher Jackson. We are so proud of you and your resilience and all your hard work. You're an incredible young person. And you know, the Garden of Dreams does this awesome thing every year in giving out $60,000 scholarships to deserving high school seniors. Well, I am thrilled to announce on behalf of the foundation that you are one of this year's recipients. Congratulations. So proud of you. Good luck. Can't wait to see you at next week's talent show. And hope you have a great day.
$60,000. Congratulations, Grace, from Hamilton's Christopher Jackson. There you go, my friend. There you go for college. What are your plans? What are your plans after you graduate high school?
I mean, I'm still kind of deciding everything.
Okay.
I mean, right now I'm between, I think, Villanova University, St. Joe's University, and University of Pennsylvania. But, oh my God.
Congratulations. Mom, you want to come in?
Sure.
Come on in. Here, stand up.
Yeah.
I mean, Christopher Jackson from Hamilton.
Oh my God.
This is pretty exciting, right? How are you feeling?
I'm shaking right now. I'm just shaking. Oh my gosh. Congratulations. And I am bowled over at the generosity and just the magnitude of this whole experience with Garden of Dreams has been
incredible.
Well,
it's a dream come true.
It's a dream come true.
It's a dream
oh my
come
gosh.
true, and you're also a real hero. So keep up the great work. Good luck in school, Mom. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Big congrats
Thank
to you.
you.
You can catch Grace on stage at Radio City Music Hall as part of the Garden of Dreams talent show on April 8th. For tickets and information, head to gardenofdreamsfoundation.org. That is a wrap for this week's show. Join us next week for more of the best of Broadway and beyond. And that includes my chat with Gypsy's Mama Rose, 6-time Tony Award winner Audra McDonald. You're not going to want to miss it. Until then, we will see you at the theater. Is Rose the hardest role you've ever tackled?
Yes.